Kaizen is a Japanese term that means continuous improvement or change for the better. It is a philosophy and methodology focused on making incremental improvements in all aspects of a business, with the ultimate goal of improving efficiency, productivity, and quality. Kaizen encourages all employees, from top management to frontline workers, to contribute to improvement efforts, making it a collaborative and inclusive approach. What is Kaizen? Kaizen is a philosophy that promotes continuous, incremental improvement in processes, products, and organizational culture. It involves making small, manageable changes that collectively lead to significant improvements over time. Key principles of Kaizen: small steps. Improvements are often incremental rather than radical, which makes them easier to implement. Employee involvement. Kaizen emphasizes the involvement of all employees, not just management, in identifying and solving problems. Waste reduction. A core element of Kaizen is the reduction of waste, known as muda in Japanese, such as overproduction, waiting, and unnecessary motion. Standardization. New improvements are standardized and made part of regular processes to ensure consistency and efficiency. Who is involved in Kaizen? Kaizen is a company-wide initiative that involves everyone within the organization, from leadership to frontline workers, top management, responsible for creating a culture of continuous improvement, providing resources, and ensuring that Kaizen is a priority within the organization. Middle management oversees the implementation of Kaizen initiatives, coaches employees, and ensures that changes are aligned with strategic goals. Employees. All employees are encouraged to contribute ideas for improvement, participate in problem-solving efforts, and help implement changes in their areas of responsibility. External partners. In some cases, suppliers or consultants may be involved in Kaizen to improve supply chain efficiency or bring in expert knowledge. When is Kaizen implemented? Kaizen is a continuous process that should be implemented at all times, not as a one-time project. However, specific milestones may drive focus on Kaizen efforts. Daily operations. Kaizen is integrated into day-to-day activities, with employees regularly reflecting on how they can improve processes. During process reviews, regularly scheduled reviews, such as weekly or monthly team meetings, provide opportunities for brainstorming improvements and tracking progress. After identifying problems, Kaizen can be implemented whenever inefficiencies or problems arise in operations, to ensure that solutions are continually sought. In response to organizational goals, Kaizen initiatives often align with broader business objectives such as reducing costs, improving quality, or enhancing customer satisfaction. Where can Kaizen be applied? Kaizen can be applied in any industry or field, ranging from manufacturing to healthcare to service industries. Manufacturing. In production environments, Kaizen is used to streamline processes, reduce waste, improve quality, and enhance safety. Healthcare. Hospitals and healthcare providers use Kaizen to improve patient care, reduce wait times, and enhance administrative efficiency. Service industries. In sectors like retail, banking, and customer service, Kaizen helps improve service quality, customer satisfaction, and operational efficiency. Offices, administrative functions. Even in non-manufacturing environments, Kaizen can be applied to improve processes such as document handling, workflow optimization, and team collaboration. Why is Kaizen important? Kaizen is crucial for organizations that want to stay competitive, increase productivity, and foster a culture of continuous improvement. Some key reasons for adopting Kaizen include: improved efficiency. By making continuous, small improvements, businesses can streamline processes, reduce bottlenecks, and maximize resource utilization. Cost reduction. Kaizen helps reduce waste in time, materials, and labor, which leads to cost savings and greater profitability. Higher quality. Continuous improvements in processes and attention to detail lead to higher quality products and services. Employee engagement. Kaizen fosters an environment where employees are actively involved in improving the organization, leading to higher job satisfaction, morale, and retention. Customer satisfaction. As a result of improved processes and quality, customers benefit from better products and services, which can lead to higher satisfaction and loyalty. How is Kaizen implemented? Kaizen is implemented through a structured approach. 1. Employees and managers regularly assess processes to identify inefficiencies, bottlenecks, or areas where quality could be improved. 2. Measurable goals are set to track progress and outcomes. 3. A detailed action plan is developed to address the identified problems, including specific steps, resources, and timelines. 4. Employees are encouraged to contribute ideas and solutions through brainstorming sessions, workshops, and team discussions. 5. The planned improvements are tested and implemented, ensuring that changes are feasible and effective. 6. After improvements are made, the results are tracked to ensure their effectiveness. Successful changes are standardized and integrated into the daily workflow. 7. Kaizen is a cyclical process, so once improvements are implemented, the organization continuously evaluates and makes further adjustments to keep improving. In conclusion, Kaizen is a powerful and transformative philosophy that encourages organizations to embrace continuous, incremental improvements. By applying Kaizen principles, organizations can achieve higher efficiency, reduce costs, improve quality, and engage employees in the process of improvement. Whether in manufacturing, healthcare, service industries, or office environments, Kaizen fosters a culture of collaboration and problem-solving that drives long-term success. Through consistent small improvements, organizations can create lasting, positive change that strengthens their competitive edge in the marketplace.
This quiz is designed to evaluate your level of commitment and enthusiasm for learning about Kaizen, the philosophy of continuous improvement. By answering these questions, you'll gain insights into how dedicated you are to adopting Kaizen principles in your work and personal development. Be honest with your responses to get an accurate picture of your commitment to this approach. 1. How familiar are you with the concept of Kaizen? A. I've never heard of Kaizen before. B. I've heard of it but don't know much about it. C. I know that Kaizen is about continuous improvement, but I don't know the details. D. I'm very familiar with Kaizen and its principles of small, incremental improvements. 2. How important do you think continuous improvement, Kaizen, is in your work environment? A. I don't think continuous improvement is very important in my work. B. I see the value in continuous improvement, but it's not a priority for me. C. I believe continuous improvement is important and should be incorporated, but I'm not actively involved. D. I believe continuous improvement is essential, and I actively seek out opportunities to improve processes. 3. Have you ever implemented any small improvements in your work processes or daily tasks? A. No, I haven't made any improvements. B. I've occasionally suggested improvements but haven't actively implemented them. C. I've tried to make small improvements in my work, but they haven't always been consistent. D. I regularly look for ways to make small improvements and apply them in my work. 4. How do you approach problem solving in your work or personal life? A. I wait for the problem to go away or for someone else to solve it. B. I address problems when they arise, but I don't actively look for long-term improvements. C. I try to solve problems as they arise and sometimes look for improvements after they are resolved. D. I proactively identify problems and work towards continuous, incremental improvements to prevent future issues. 5. How would you describe your attitude toward change and learning new methods? A. I'm resistant to change and prefer things to stay as they are. B. I'm open to learning new methods, but I tend to stick to what's familiar. C. I'm open to change and often seek out new methods to improve my work. D. I actively embrace change, and I am always learning new methods to improve processes and outcomes. 6. How often do you reflect on your work processes and think about ways to improve them? A. I rarely reflect on my work processes or think about improvement. B. I think about improving my processes from time to time, but it's not a regular practice. C. I reflect on my work and look for ways to improve on a semi-regular basis. D. I consistently reflect on my work and always look for opportunities to improve, no matter how small. 7. Have you participated in any formal training or workshops on continuous improvement or Kaizen? A. No, I haven't participated in any training on continuous improvement or Kaizen. B. I've heard of some training programs but haven't joined any yet. C. I've attended a few workshops or training sessions on continuous improvement or Kaizen. D. I actively participate in training and workshops on Kaizen or continuous improvement and apply the principles. 8. When you identify inefficiencies in a process, how do you typically respond? A. I don't usually notice inefficiencies in processes. B. If I notice an inefficiency, I might mention it but don't take further action. C. When I identify inefficiencies, I try to suggest or implement a solution. D. I always look for ways to improve processes when I notice inefficiencies, and I actively work towards making those improvements. 9. How do you feel about the idea of making small, incremental improvements rather than large-scale changes? A. I think large changes are more effective than small improvements. B. I'm not sure that small improvements are enough to make a difference. C. I see the value in small improvements, but I focus more on big changes. D. I strongly believe in making small, continuous improvements, as they lead to significant long-term results. 10. How do you view the role of teamwork in continuous improvement efforts like Kaizen? A. I believe continuous improvement is an individual effort and doesn't require much teamwork. B. I think teamwork is important, but I mostly handle my work independently. C. I understand the importance of teamwork and collaborate with others on improvement efforts when needed. D. I believe continuous improvement thrives in a team environment, and I actively collaborate with my team to implement Kaizen principles. Scoring guide. Mostly A's. Low commitment, you are just starting to explore the concept of Kaizen and continuous improvement. Mostly B's. Moderate commitment, you're aware of the value of continuous improvement, but you may not yet be fully committed to applying Kaizen principles. Try to adopt a mindset of small, consistent improvements and seek out resources to learn more about Kaizen. Mostly C's. High commitment, you're already integrating continuous improvement in your work and are familiar with Kaizen's core ideas. Keep building on your knowledge and consider leading efforts to apply Kaizen principles. Mostly D's. Very high commitment, you are deeply committed to Kaizen and continuous improvement. You actively apply and embrace Kaizen principles. Continue to inspire those around you and share your knowledge to further improve processes in your workplace. Next steps. By completing this quiz, you've gained insight into your current commitment level to learning about Kaizen. Based on your results, consider setting a goal to explore it in more depth. Whether you're new to it or have experience with it, identifying areas for improvement can help you better contribute to process improvement and organizational success. Send your score to the email listed in the comments section and become part of our ecosystem for further future developments.